All right, good morning, folks. Welcome to Daily Paycheck. Here we are in the garage in the morning. I'll tell you what, fall happened fast here in Seattle. It's cold out here today. My goodness gracious, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. It's freezing. Let's talk about what we're doing out here. We're in the middle of a bankroll build. I started with $10,000. I'm basically buying in every day for about 10% of that, thereabouts, and looking to win 10% of that buy-in. So we're doing a little test of discipline and willpower here as I go through it to see, how well does that actually play into the whole thing, right? I mean, strategy is one thing, throwing dice is one thing, but ultimately getting out while you're up is also a thing. And so we're kind of testing out that piece of this, the discipline side of it. But really, what I do is I play a strategy for a full month, the same way, pretty much the same way for the full month, to give it a good look at how does this thing work over time. And let math do what math is going to do, but also show you that, they're all going to get their butts kicked at some point, but sometimes, or some of them are better than others at staying afloat. So here we go. This is the red cross. This is an aggressive iron cross. I'm going to show you the way that it was originally written by Wayland from Wayland's Way Crafts and myself, and then I'll show you how I'm playing it this month. So it starts out with a 5-unit bet on the box. 5, 6, and 8 are 5 $25 units, so 125, 5 $25 units. The field is 3 units, and the line, I'll start with the don't, is 4 units. That's the basic setup. And what happens is all these pay 175. The field would lose 75, so your net out of that is $100 to your rack. Nice that they bring back $100. It's a beautiful thing. We play the field where the field wins $75, and what I do is, point dependent, of course, I invest all the field wins. So anything comes from the box goes into my rack. Anything from the field goes up into the box. I'll start picking up box numbers and pressing those things up from the field wins. Field always goes here. Here always goes to my rack. That's sort of the rhythm that we take. On the line down here, we do kind of a parlay press sort of thing. So basically, as the line bets win, we press up. I sometimes will get to a regression up and pull, some sort of a positive progression on the line as you're winning. If you lose, let's say the user hits the point, you lose that bet, you go to the pass line, you switch sides, and increase your bet by 1 unit. And again, down here, if that wins, you parlay it. When that parlayed wins, you're up 4 units down here. So the idea is to be aggressive down here following loss. And that's the whole plan. So that would be what I call the big boy level. Our level today is going to be this. We're going to go 75 on the 5, and 90 on the 6 and 8, and 30 in the field. It's a little bit different than the normal 3 units here, 3 $10 units here. 5 $10 units up here would be 50, 60, 60. We're going a little bit higher than that because what I want to achieve is a nice even A, easy bets to make, right? B, when those bets hit, they win $75 net because they pay 105. When the field goes away, you replace the field, you're bringing back $75, and it reduces the number of hits we have to make. So that's the setup for it. This up here is 255. In the middle is 225 in green, plus 30 in red. 255 plus the 30 in the field is 285 up top, and 50 down below. All right, so it's that's our setup. Let's get to it. Let's go play it out. So again, 285 plus 50 is 335. I'm going to drop $400 out of my rack to get started. We'll get 65 and change. And that is it. We're going to get started here. We're off on the come out. The bets, all the right side bets, follow the puck. So the puck is going to be off for a minute here. Let's catch a point and see how we're doing. You'll notice on the roll tracker that we have an ATS hit up there because yesterday we rolled in here and dropped out an ATS on the first shooter, never 7'd out. So at some point today we're gonna 7 out. But this is like, as I'm going through all this stuff, this is like a continuation of my practice sessions, right? So we're just going from yesterday. I'm not going to reset anything. So here we go. Coming out. Let's come out and get it done. That's going to be a come out yo 6-5. So we're going to lose right away off that don't pass line, which sucks. There's the 11. It shows up for you. Cool. All right, here we go. Right back to it. Not going to run away from it. Sometimes wonder if I should start in the mornings. Start down here on the pass line instead of the don't pass. I tend to throw a ton of come out losers for myself every day, and I'd like to just kind of get going here with a better stretch. You know what I'm saying? Not from behind. All right, there's an 8. 4, 4, 8. I will take the bet on the 8 down. Okay, which means instead of 285 up top, I just took $90 away. There's basically $200 here. I got 150, 180, and the 30 is 210. So there's 210 up in the box right now. As we're playing this out, we're gonna watch our rack. If you look at the front here, I got $2,000 behind, 1 black chip. So as soon as I get to if I can do it, get to 4 or 5 black chips in the front there, I'll know that my bankroll is even. I'll be done. All right, let's do it. Let's avoid the 8, but let's hit everything else. If we can, anyway, right? There's a 4, 3, 1. 3, 1, 4, cool. That's gonna pay $30 in the field. I'm actually gonna pay it like this. I'm gonna pay it the right way, $30, because I'm gonna grab the 9. I'm gonna put the whole $30 up on the 9. And again, the field always goes upwards into the box. Point dependent, of course, how I play that out. The next field hit, if we get one, I'll feed the 4 and 10 with that. Here we go. All right, there's a yo 6-5. All right, cool. It's 2 fields back to back, 6-5 yo. That'll pay 30. Again, I'm going to give it to you in reds, like so. Give me the 4 and 10, please. Is my ask of the dealer, and now I got the full box covered with those 2 field hits. Nothing come to the rack yet. We're gonna need some box hits here to get some juice into the rack before you know what happens. Here we are. Here we are. That's gonna be an 8. That's a bummer. That's nothing to the rack. That's a full ass kicking right there. There's the line and the field going away. So on this roll so far, we've pushed $60 up top, but I've lost 80 here and 50 the first time. So I'm actually down a solid 130 on the felt, plus what happened up top. So here we go. We're gonna switch sides from the don't pass to the pass because we got beat on the point. Now here's where this is gonna get dangerous for me, all right? We've had very good runs all week long. I told you at some point we're gonna have that day where we get our ass kicked, right? We're cruising for a bruising here, just a matter when it's gonna happen. And hopefully it's not today, but that kind of a start isn't great. Going down right out of the gate kind of sucks. Here we go. That's gonna be a 5, a 4 and a 1. So pass line bet is on the 5. What I'm gonna do is this. We're gonna take our 5 bet down. We don't need that, obviously. I'll move it to the 8. Okay, this becomes our 5 bet. The 8's gonna get capped at 90. We're in the same spot. We're just looking for the 5 now. The bad number is the bad number. Let's just stay on it here, okay? Get a couple of hits. Put something into that rack if we can. That's gonna be the 10, 6-4, that's a double pay. We love that, 6-4, 10. All right, so that's gonna pay, oh shit, my field. Field bet should have been out there, sorry. Field bet's there, that pays $30 in the field. That 10 up there pays 27 on the line, right? So we're gonna take the 27, remember the payment from up top comes back home, always. I'll put the reds and whites over here. The payment in the field always goes back up top, okay? So we've got to decide where to put that money, right? I'm gonna take this and split it between the 4 and 10. Let's get 25 for that green. I'm gonna give them each $10, which makes them 25. They were 15 before. Okay. There we go. 4 and 10 are at a quarter. I'll take the $10 back into the rack. The first money we brought off that table is at $10. Here we go. That get typed in? It did. Good morning, Craig. Good morning, Buckeye and Dusted. Kevin, how you doing? Here we go. That's going to be a 5. Hey, look at that. That actually helps us out a lot. 4-1. Hit that point. We had $100 on it down here, right? That's fantastic, right? So what we do is we laddered up, right? And now we're going to parlay it. We're going to be aggressive down there. Again, we lost earlier, right? The $50 in that come out roll, and we lost $50 in that point. That's this, right? The parlay is going to hopefully get us a little bit out of dodge here. Excuse me, and get us a little come out win right now. We need a come out winner to kind of make that bet. I hate to say it, but worth making. Here we go, coming out. There's the 7. How awesome is that? 5-2-7. Come outside. I tell you, this pass line parlay press, which I tried on Coffee and Crabs yesterday, never got it to hit. When it hits, especially in this strategy, it's a big one, right? Because we're going to go ahead and regress this back down now to the base. We're going to take $100. Actually, I'll put it on the rack. Okay. I'm going to come back out here at the base pass line bet. Okay. Now, look at the rack real quick with me, because that win, there's 400. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That's my 2,400 out of my 2,500 that I started with. We have to look at what we have in play right now, because you get close to goal and sometimes you don't realize it. I know we're not there, but we're damn close to it. What I've got in here is 180. 90 and 90 is 180. Okay. If I take the reds, that's 190, and I've got 100 in other greens, right? The 9, 10, 4 in the field. That's 290 out there. Plus this here makes for 340 on the felt. We're at Paycheck, believe it or not. Watch this. I'm going to pull this down. Okay, and again, bankroll management, knowing where you are, wickedly important. I think I'm right. If I'm not right, we'll go back out. But I think I'm freaking close to it here. Here we go. We're 100, 200, 300, 25. There's a nickel, and there's another quarter, right? So if I take all this up, right, there's a 25, there's 25. Okay, that's $50. These 3 are 3 blacks. There is my starting bankroll, $2,500. Here's 200, 75, 285, 287. So even though we got whacked on the don't pass on the come out, even though I buckshotted that point of 8 and we lost $130 down here, we still made it happen. How do we make it happen? It's kind of easy today, right? It's always funny how it happens, right? We hit I think it was the 10. 2 field numbers get us the 9, get us the 4 and 10. We hit a 10, double payment on the field, so we jack those bets up, right? Come out, we lose the point, come out winner, or we hit the 5, parlayed it up, come out winner. Right, that parlay press move that I showed you yesterday in Coffee and Crafts is what saved us today. The line sometimes saves you, like it did today. When Ken from Ken Knows Gambling ran this strategy, the line killed him. He was on this horrible back and forth with the line, and he kept laddering up, losing the ladder, laddering up, losing the ladder, laddering up, parlaying it, losing the whole freaking thing. The line destroyed him that day. I've been lucky enough where the line has been my friend, and it's helped me out. So here we are again. We did it again, nice and quick, with a different story. We didn't hit any box numbers. We hit 1 box number to collect. It was just that freaking 10, and that was it. That was it. Super, super, super chill. All right, here we go. As I do, we'll log it in. And again, discipline means out. Outie, outie. Here we go. Let's put the date in. The date is the 20. Oh my God, it's 25th. We're going to be in coffee. We're going to be at the Crash for the Cure here in like 2 weeks. It's crazy. Daily paycheck today. We did the Red Cross. The Red Cross, it was 2,500 buy-in. We cashed out for 27, how much? 27, let's see, 25, 27, 90, 27, 87, 27, 87. Okay, that was from the bank. And the parlay pass line did it. Cool. Did that go in? No. Let's save it. There we go. There is there's the number. How are we doing here? Oh, you know what? I have an extra one. So let me refresh here. How are we doing with the strategy? We are, Red Cross is 7-0 for 1970. Oh, you know what? It didn't take I had to put that back in again. Sorry, when I deleted it, deleted the whole thing. Sorry. This is the Red Cross. Okay. 2,500. Sorry for this. 2787 from the bank, and we'll say the parlay. Okay, now we'll save it. And the Red Cross, if I check that out, let's refresh it. Red Cross in the bank, 8-0, $2,200 in profit. That's good. Its goal is going to be 5K, right? We're going to need to win 250. Let me get back to the other screen. We'll need to win 250 20 times, right? So we're not even close to home yet, but we're tracking along. Feels pretty good. I want to try something. We have a few minutes here because we did pretty good. I was going to give something a shot. If you guys don't mind hanging out here with me for a minute, let's go ahead and do this. You're not going to get your free. This is true, MSP, and I got to tell you something. Actually, before I do that, let's celebrate. All right. Yeah, you're 100% right. I want to make sure we cover this because now that I'm a casino host, I can speak more truth to power on this thing, which is the hit and runners like me, the casinos don't like us, not because they're scared of us, right? But where they make money is time. We talk about mathematically the law of big numbers, right? The longer you play, the more your stuff looks random, and the more it looks like random, the more they can rely on House Edge to lock in their profits. That's how they make their money. And when you hit and run, you're out of there so fast, there's no rating. You put your money out there, the guy gives you a rating for an average bet of, in my case, $500 is my average spread, which is great, but I'm there for 8 minutes, right? When you're there for 8 minutes, the math doesn't work for you. You get a hamburger if you're lucky as a comp. They want time and they want good average bets. So there's ways to play that are comp killers. There's ways to play that are bankroll builders. I play a bankroll builder style, and that's what you see here. I want to run something. I want to try something real quick. I want to do a little test run of an idea that I had, and let's do this real quick. I'm going to put my rack is my rack. I'm just going to take money out of the bank, as we'll do from the rack. I just want to run the same thing, but I want to try something different with the money, okay? There's 400. Let's take our $65 back to the rack, all right? And I want to do this as a regression. I've been wanting to try this for a hot minute just to see. The field will not be regressed. The line play I'm going to ignore. I'm going to just play the right side iron cross, okay? And I want to just regress the bets. We can ignore the line. We can pretend like the line play is what it is, but let's just regress the iron cross. And I want to see what the impact of the rack is, okay? So let's give it a few minutes here. And we'll just roll this thing out. Let's just catch a point here, and here we go. That's going to be 6-5 yo on the come out. And I will put the numbers in. 6-5, there we go. Although this is not counting towards my, what do you call it? Look at that, 6-5 yo, we would have won the line again down there. Not counting towards Paycheck. This is just, I just want to give you an example of how we can regress this stuff down. There's a 9. All right, points 9. We'll play it the same basic way at first, and then I'm going to destroy those box numbers. Watch what I do here. If I can get a roll, if we can get out of the sevens and keep a roll going here, I'll show you a pattern that I want to follow here. All right, there is a 4 hard. Okay, so we're going to get a 2-2. Oh, sorry. It was a 9 first, then the 4, right? Whoops. Sorry. 2, 2. Okay, here we are. We get the 4. We win the field. Like before, we're going to grab the 10. We're going to grab the 4. I could actually, and maybe should grab the, I'll do the next one, I'll grab the 9. Since we're not on the line, I didn't have a line bet, so here we go. Let's go. I want to get an inside hit here, then we'll regress down the whole freaking thing. What do we have there? We have a hard 10. We're not going to get an inside hit, apparently. Apparently, all day, I'm not getting an inside hit. There's a 5-5 hard 10, so we're still building, right? That's going to be a $30 winner. Let's grab our 9 with it. And let's grab our 27 on the place 10, and I'll put that in the rack. There is a 9. Okay, we hit the 9. That's great. We still haven't hit an inside number. I still haven't hit 1 today. 5-4, that's the point. That'll pay 30 here. That'll pay 42 there. All right. Now what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to take the number that hit from the regular box numbers. I'm going to bring it down. We're going to regress that down to 1 unit. Okay, from 3 down to 1. Actually, I'll make it 2 units. We're going to do like a regression up and pull on these numbers here. That's the point, by the way. So from 3 units down to 1, down to 2 units on all those. Then we're gonna actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna parlay press. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, we'll do this. I'm gonna bring it down to 1 unit. I'm gonna bring it down to 1. I'm gonna do a little regression up there on the one that hit. When these hit, they're all gonna come down if I get one. I'm gonna bring all this back to the rack. We have to put $30 in action though. So let's put that $30 there on the 4 and 10. We're gonna do an RUP on the numbers that we've gained from the field. And we're gonna do a big regression, the same thing with the 6 and 8 and the 5 and 9. If we can get them to happen at once, I'll do them. Here we go. Seven, cool. Come out 7, nobody cares. Nobody cares. 7s are coming at the right time. There's another 7. Wow, we should be on the line today. 4, 3, 7. That front line winners. Does clear out that ATS though. There is, what is that? I can't see it. It's a 9, 5, 4. All right, back to the 9 we go. Here we go. Everything's back on again. I really want to get an inside number here so I can show you what the plan is. What a frustrating roll this is, huh? Super frustrating. Uh-oh. Big kiss. A 4. Come on, man. Inside number. Okay, here we go. 314. Now, like I said before, 30 over there is going to pay 60, which is awesome. Okay. We're going to regress it down to a 2-unit bet. So it'll be $20 up there. This is the regression up and pull. They're all at 3 units. Let's make this look like 30 like it should be. They're all at 3 units. And they come down to 2 units when they hit, and then we're gonna go up and pull, right? Just like I showed you on the Monday show. And I think if I ever get an inside hit, I'll bring them all, and you'll see what that does to my rack there. So hopefully, if I don't catch one, I'll show it to you. There's an 8. All right, we got it. I don't gotta fake it now. 6, 2, 8, that's fantastic. All right, that's gonna pay $105, and we know we're gonna lose the field and replace the field. It's a $75 net, all right? What I got up on those 3 is $255, right? We have $225 there plus the 30, $255. I'm going to bring it all down to 2 units, right? The regression up and pull. There's 160 coming back, right? We had 235 up there. Half of that came back, including the profit and replacing the field on that hit. So I regressed them down. They aren't paid for, but they're halfway paid for, which is kind of nice, okay? Now I can do an up and pull, and we'll do up and pull on the inside numbers at $30 will be the units. The 4, 9, and 10 will be $10 units on their up and pulls. We'll just play it out and see. Now, we've reduced some of the risk, but we still have, we're in a pretty good spot to build them up if they hit. The 9 still needs to happen, right? There's the 10 hard. 5, 5, sweet. Did I type it in? There it is. All right, that's gonna pay 30 in the field. It's gonna pay 18 bucks over there. I'm sorry, it's still at 30 bucks. That pays 60. How nice is that? Let's bring you down to 10. I'll take this 30 bucks and I can spread the 30 bucks around now, which is kind of cool. I'll take this back to the rack. I'll take that 30 as 1, 2, 3. And I'll do an automagic press of the outsides. Actually, you know what I can do with that? Well, I'm gonna press I was gonna say I could jack up one of the inside numbers, but we'll just put on the outsides. If I get another field hit, I'll press up something inside. The insides are just not coming today at all, man. I'm telling you what. We've had nothing on the inside. This one here, by the way, I'm not managing my rack. I'm just gonna play it out until the 7. I'm just gonna play it until we can't play it no more. There's another 10, back-to-back hard 10s, 30 bucks there. That 10 at 20 is gonna pay, it'll pay 40 bucks. 25, 40 bucks. Will cost me $1 down here in the VIG, which is totally fine. I'm gonna take 30 bucks, just smack the 8 with it. We'll smack the 6 with it. I'll take the 10 bucks here and I'll make the 9 look like 30 bucks. Again, the pattern up here is gonna be up 1 unit and pull. The pattern here is still gonna be feed that son of a gun. Here we go. It looks like the 7. Okay, so finally came. This roll finally ends. This is a 2-day long roll. It was 38 rolls, including that 39, including the last one, 6-1. We finally got out. I never did get these to hit a second time. Isn't that crazy that the inside numbers did nothing today? Let's take it all down. That regression helped, right? We didn't lock profit with it, but it helped us reduce our risk with it. Let's see what we did, right? Never checked the rack. We just kind of played it out just for the hell of it. There's a quarter in reds. Here's 1, 2, 3, 450 bucks right there, which, you know, it's nice, $400 in blacks. All that does is recover the bankroll. All that work, right? Whoops, get over here. Was recover the bank. Our profit in that little secondary session there was like, what, $63? Nothing really in profit there, but again, regression down helped a little bit. If I would have stayed at the higher levels, the 4 and 10 on those secondary hits would have been up at like 80 bucks instead of 30. But we regressed down. I wanted to try a little RUP up on these box numbers just to see how it felt. It's a grind. The Iron Cross is a grind if you play at that, you know, the regression way. I just wanted to give it a shot. Been mulling in my head for a couple of days. All right, I'm out of here, guys. It is, what time is it now? It is 7:30. Good. Yeah, I'll see you in about a half an hour for coffee and craps. We're gonna do, today I think is the parole day. We're just gonna go hog wild for 4 rolls and hope we can catch a 4-run streak. So wish me luck on that show. I'll see you down there in just about a half an hour. Again, thanks for being with me, y'all.